Welcome back to my channel. Greetings to you all amazing subscribers and followers. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please kindly do so. This is Special Touch Kitchen. We bring you food from all over the globe. In this video, I'll be cooking white soup. We call it Ofe Nsala where I come from. So I'll be cooking Ofe Nsala using goat meat and goat intestine. As you can see, starting with blending all the veggies I'll be using, I'm using green, yellow, and red pepper. You can use either one or based on what you want. But in this video, I'm using the 3 bell pepper, green, yellow, and red, and also chili pepper. I'll blend them. After blending it, I will add it to the meat that I'll be cooking. I already have my meat here. You can see the intestine and the goat meat that I'll be using, and I'll be using pressure pot to cook it because I want the meat to be well cooked and I don't want it to take long time. So I'll be using pressure pot. With pressure pot it cooks faster. I just blend the veggies and I'll be adding it all to the meat soon. I start cooking very soon. This is Special Touch Kitchen once again. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to our page and follow us on our Facebook page as well. And this is Ofe Nsala. I am cooking Ofe Nsala. Some people call it white soup, but the original name from where I come from is Ofe Nsala. In Ofe Nsala, we use the soup. So it's mainly plain. There is no veggie in it. The only thing you can see is the meat. It have a lot of meat and fish, dry fish, and these are the 2 things I'll be using. There will be dry fish in it, in the Ofe Nsala, and you boil it and allow the meat to cook very well. And the next thing, after you felt the meat is somehow half done, I will put in we use pounded yam in thickening it. So you can pound the yam and throw it into the soup and allow it to cook gradually with the meat, and then it will thicken up. But if you're in a place where you cannot have access to yam, what do you do? Because where I am, there is nothing like yam. So what I normally use is I will use a flour and all-purpose flour. I will turn it. After I boil my water, when the water is boiled, then I add the all-purpose flour and turn it until it comes to that ball shape like pounded yam. So what you see me using in this my Ofe Nsala is that, because I don't have yam where I am. I am far away from home, so there is no yam where I am living. So I'm using, and I cannot say because there is no yam I shouldn't enjoy my Ofe Nsala. So I'll be using that flour to thicken the Ofe Nsala, and it comes out very perfect well. We equally use it for swallow. Also, it's when you finish turning it like the way we turn pando yam, it comes out like exactly like pando yam and very good. So that's what I'm going to be using. I have added the veggies I ground, the bell peppers and the onion. And in Ofe Nsala, we have some special local spices we use. They are very local but very medicinal and very delicious, like ehulu, uzuza, utazi, oda. I have blended them and I'll be adding it to this soup. The uzuza, I'll be using the dry uzuza leaf because I cannot not access the fresh one where I am living. So I'll be using the dry one. So we try to enjoy our local food even though we are far away from home. So I'll be using that. You can see I'm already adding them, most of the things that I just mentioned. And after adding them, I will try to use my wooden stick or spatula. You can use anyone, or spoon, to turn it very well so it can all mix together. If you like, you can set it aside for 1 hour, and it will just enter the meat very well to season the meat very well. Then you start cooking. If you're in a haze and it's something you want fast, you can equally just put it on the cook it immediately. It will still come out good. So I'm adding salt right now, and I will start. After that, I will add water. I'll add water after I have added all my seasoning and spice, and I will start cooking. Ofe Nsala is a very delicious soup, and Ofe Nsala is not far from our goat pepper soup. It's just some little difference. The main difference you find in Ofe Nsala and goat pepper soup is that you don't need dry fish in goat pepper soup. You don't need the thickening, which might be pounded yam or flour based on where you are living. We don't need those in our goat pepper soup. However, after this video, the next video I'll be sending in will be the goat pepper soup, so you can see the difference. Goat pepper soup, it's so good. It's good for during. You can use it to entertain your visitors. When you have visitors and you don't want to cook main food, you can use goat pepper soup and drink to serve your visitors. It's a very delicious one. It's also one of our good way of entertaining our visitors. You can use goat pepper soup. Most time we add it with the goat, the beef side and the intestine. We normally add it because we want to have all the different like we call it back home, we call it all the assorted. So you have different parts of the goat's meat in it. After mixing all the seasoning and spice, you add water. You add enough water, because that is the water that will cook the meat, and after halfway you add your thickening to still cook the meat gradually while the soup thicken a little bit, so you can use it to eat your fufu. It could be curry you want to eat, or we call it eba or pounded yam. This Ofe Nsala goes very well with pounded yam or semo, but for me I like it with pounded yam. So you see it's cooking now, so very soon I'll be adding the thickening because the meat is half a way cooked. I added my thickening. I put on the lid of the pressure pot to cook it. I first of all cook it for about 15 minutes, and now I open up the pressure pot after it was cooled down a little bit, and I added my thickening. But now that I added the thickening, I'm not going to put on the lid anymore because I want to watch it cook gradually. At the end of it, look at it. Look at the assorted. This is the Ofe Nsala. Thank you for watching to the end. Subscribe to our channel. This is Special Touch Kitchen. We bring you food from all over the globe. Follow us on our Facebook page. God bless you for staying to the end.